We want to start with an album by Maxo Kream. I didn't get to this album, so I'm going to kind of let you take the floor here.
Yeah, man. So Maxo Kream, we have his single "Meet Again" on our Spotify playlist, Nostalgia Best of 2019. So make sure you follow that. And that was the first single from this new album, Brandon Banks, his second album. And Maxo Kream is a guy who I became aware of in the weirdest ways. Like he was featured on one of the first really old Playboy Cardi hits, Fetty. He was just a featured verse on it at the end. And then he popped back up on my radar like in 2017 with Mars, this loose single that had a really fun Uzi uh, chorus that did pretty well for him. And then Pumpkin, his debut album, comes out early last year, 2018, and got critical acclaim. It's a great record. We didn't review it, but it was really awesome. And this new one, Brandon Banks, is he just continues to level up on the promise we saw on Pumpkin. And what's cool about Maxo Kream is he's a Houston rapper and he collabs with Travis on this, which is a nice, cool thing to see. But he's a Houston rapper who is really about uh, the hard street life, but he tells his stories in an interesting way. He was previously incarcerated, previously ran drugs, pretty uh, uh, real rap sheet for sure. But now, since the past few years, when he's been like a full time rapper, uh, he's just a really good storyteller, which is really cool. There's a lot of street rappers and trappers and all that, and a lot of times they don't have a lot to say. And like I always think of like a guy who from Chicago, like Little Dirk, for example. They don't even sound anything alike, but he's always talked up as someone who's really personal and a really detailed storyteller about his struggles. And yet, I never felt like he said anything at all. Whereas Maxo Kream, I think because he's a competent rapper and because he has really interesting ways to frame like the stories he's telling, sometimes it's really matter of fact, sometimes it's much more metaphorical. Uh, it just really compelling street shit. So I wanted to talk about this. This came out 2 Fridays ago, and and I knew it wasn't going to get a whole lot of attention. He's not like a super big rapper, but I wanted to just mention this album just because I think it has a lot to like, depending on if you're really any kind of hip hop fan, because there are songs that go hard and songs that tell a story and songs that do both. And I think like Meet Again, for example,
Mhm.
you can really dig into that a lot still as well. The last track, his second single, really like these songs. Also, awesome features. 3 a.m. great Schoolboy Q feature, and Murder Block has an awesome ASAP Ferg feature where he kind of flips the Bone Thugs flow from Notorious Thugs, the old Biggie song. So yeah, if you like storytelling in your rap, you like that like Houston sound. Houston's hot right now with Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on Maxo Kream, man. This is a great record.
I was going to say Houston seems to be really having a moment right now. Travis, Megan Thee Stallion,
Yep.
and Maxo. I saw Pitchfork gave this album some love too. So Houston, got to dig the rap scene right now.